Hi there, this is Tony from pianotone.ca, and this is just a quick video to let you know about a significant upgrade to the course that got me started on digital piano, Piano in 21 Days. Let's check it out. So if you follow my channel, you probably already know that I started learning how to play piano in 2019 from an awesome online course called Piano in 21 Days. It uses a chord-based approach to teach you piano, and it works extremely well. Now, I took version 5 of that course back then, and in 2021 it went through a significant upgrade to version 6, and I did do a review on version 6 that I'll link to in the description below if you want to check that out. But before you do, there's a couple of things in that review that I mentioned that have kind of changed a little bit, so I wanted to touch on them in this video. One of the things I mentioned in that review is that when you get the full version of the course, called the Ultimate Package, is that it includes, and has always included, access to a couple of other awesome courses. One is a 6-lesson course in hand coordination taught by Joseph Sikora of Creative Piano Academy. That course is fantastic. It really helped me in getting my left and right hands kind of working together, which is one of the hardest things when you first start learning piano. And the other is a course in melody and ear training taught by pro pianist Steve Lundgren. That course not only teaches you how to cleverly incorporate the melody of a song into the chords you're playing in your right hand, but also how to use your left hand to establish a rhythmic feel that matches the feel or the genre of the song. Now, while I'm not personally big on playing the melody of a song because I'd rather try to sing it, learning how to add consistent left-hand rhythms really took my piano playing to a totally new level, so it's also an awesome course. Now, as I mentioned in my full review on version 6.0, those two courses are still there. They're still included in the Ultimate Package, but I also mentioned in my review that there's 2 new optional courses becoming available to purchase as add-ons, both taught by pro pianist Noah Kelman. One of those is a course in jazz, blues, and cocktail piano, and the other is a course in classical music and sight reading. That brings me to the reason for my video today. Those courses are no longer available add-on courses that you can purchase. Now those 2 courses are also being included in the Ultimate Package for Piano in 21 Days. This is awesome because with Piano in 21 Days, it's a one-time purchase and then you get lifetime access. There's no ongoing fees or anything. So you can take as long as you want to finish all of these courses. I know I took longer than 21 days just to finish the first course. But now you've got even more additional courses to continue your piano training once you're done the main course. And you can start them whenever you like and go back to them as often as you want to. And depending on whether your interests lie more towards traditional classics or more modern songs, blues, and jazz, you've got some options on where to go from there. Now, I'm not personally much into classical music, and sight reading isn't super important to me, but I've always been into the blues big time. Since finishing the main Piano in 21 Day courses, I've spent a fair bit of my practice time on my own and in some other courses trying to learn blues piano, blues and rock soloing, and I've learned a fair bit. But over the last few months, I decided to give the jazz, blues, and cocktail piano course that's now included in Piano in 21 Days a try. And I have to say, it's an awesome course. It's definitely not an easy course, but I learned a ton. I've learned about some common jazz chord progressions, open chord voicings, shell voicings, which is all cool. But for me, the real eye-opener was on the soloing and improvisation, because I'd been working on soloing in other courses for a while before that. And almost all other blues soloing training that I've come across was always some kind of sort or variation of, here's the blues chord progression, here's the blues scale, and maybe if you're lucky, maybe here's a couple of cool licks that you can try. Now, go improvise. Now, I've been working on that for a while, and sometimes what I play sounds good, and sometimes a bit monotonous, and at other times, not very good. But in this course, I wasn't just being shown how to solo with just the blues scale, but how to vary that with chordal tones, with modal scales, and where you can change up the scale that you're using based on the chords you're currently playing. Adding in the chord tones for me wasn't too hard and was a pretty quick way to add some really cool variety to my solos and improv. But the modal scales are pretty complex, and so that's definitely going to be something that's going to take me a while to wrap my head around. And that's where having lifetime access comes in handy. I'll always be able to go back and revisit those lessons as many times as I need to. As far as the classical and music and sight reading course goes, I might do that one day, but and if I do, I'll definitely post an update on it. And with the addition of that new classical and sight reading course, maybe I'm no longer correct when I said in my main review that Piano in 21 Days isn't a good option for you if you're interested in classical music. because getting playing and having fun and learning basic music theory with a chord-based approach first before trying to tackle the big challenge of classical music and sight reading might actually be a smart way to go. So that's pretty much all I wanted to mention in this video, is that now these 2 courses are being included with Piano in 21 Days Ultimate Package. And the main Piano in 21 Days course really is an awesome way to get started on piano. So if you want to check out my full review on version 6 of Piano in 21 Days, the link is in the description below. There's also a link to my written review on my blog if you'd rather read about it. Or if you want to just go ahead and test drive Piano in 21 Days, I think you can still download the first 5 days for free to just try it out. So I have my affiliate link below for that as well. So thanks a bunch for checking this video out. Don't be shy about smashing the like button if you felt this content was useful, and feel free to subscribe to my channel if you want to get notified when I post new content. Thanks a bunch and happy piano playing. Have an awesome day.